Hey everyone. Alright, so I have a tutorial for you, and the tutorial I'm doing is actually using the Paris palette. If you've seen my vlog already, you know everything you need to know about this palette because I went into full detail about how it was created, who was all involved in the project, all of that. If not, I suggest you check it out. It's available on my channel, so you can just go ahead and see it there. But if you haven't watched that video yet and you just want to watch this tutorial, this palette is something I helped create. I actually partnered with 6 other YouTubers and Sigma Makeup, and we went to Paris, we got inspired, and we created a palette based on all the sites we saw and what we were inspired by. And my color is this bad boy right here. And that's actually the main color I'm using in this tutorial. Why? Because it's my color and I can do what I want with my color in my tutorial. It's very easy, very simple, very quick actually. Once you get the hang of it and know your color placement, it's really, really simple. So I'm not going to bore you anymore with my talking, and what I'm going to do is just go right ahead and get the tutorial started. Okay, so the first step is I'm actually going to go in with my color, which is this one right here, which is actually Louvre or Louvre. I've heard it pronounced both ways, and I've heard it both ways from people who speak French, so I'm sorry if it's one way or the other. I've heard both, but I'm gonna call it Louvre because that's what someone yelled at me to say. And I'm just taking it on a brush, and I'm just gonna go in and focus on packing the color really heavily into the base of my crease. And then I'm going to go in and repeat that in my outer corner as well. Just really focusing on punching that color in the crease. Then once you have that on and in place pretty heavily, just go in with a little fluffy brush and just soften up the edges all the way around. And if you have to pick up a little bit more product, that's fine. I just put a tiny bit of product on here, and I'm just going to use that and work with whatever is already on my eye to blend everything out. I'm actually going to do the same thing with concentrating color on the bottom, on the inside corner and outside corner, and leaving the center open. So I'm just going to do the same thing and rub some of the color underneath my eye. Actually, I'm gonna really pack it on there. Now that I have that on, I'm gonna move on and do a little bit of my lid, and the color I'm using for that is right here. It's Versailles. It's just a nice golden color, and then I'm actually just gonna go on with a nice little flat shader brush like this, and then I'm just going to press that right in the center. I'm going to give you a really good tip to find the center of your lid. If you actually look straight into a mirror and take the brush and cover the iris and the pupil of your eye, close your eye and just push right there. When you open and close, it's going to be right in the center. So if you want it directly in the center of your eye, that's how you do it. It's very easy. Now that I have the lid color on, I'm going to go in with this guy right here, and that's Eiffel. It's just a black with like multicolored shimmer in it. It's got, I can't even tell you how many colors. It's got like a bronze, gold, silver. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of sparkle. But I'm just going to go in with that color and really darken up this teal. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to concentrate my color right here on the inside of my crease. And then we're also going to do the outside as well. Same thing on the bottom, inside corner and outside corner. And I forgot to do this a second ago, but I can do it now. I'm going to take that Versailles color again, and then I'm actually going to put it in the center underneath my eye. It's okay if you forget, you can just do it now like I'm doing. Okay, before I move on, what I'm going to do is just clean up underneath. I had a little bit of fallout, so what I did is I just took a fluffy brush, I brushed it off, and now I put a little bit of my concealer on. I'm just going to go in with like a flat brush like this, and then I'm just going to tap the concealer in. Another thing this is great for is I can take it and clean up the bottom and the shape of this eyeshadow. Before I can call this eye finished, I have to do a few more things, so I'm going to do it all off camera very quickly. It's very simple. Where there's black, I'm going to do liquid liner, I'm going to throw on false lashes and mascara. Okay, so I did the liner, mascara, and false lashes on the top, and now what I'm going to do is whatever's left over on this brush, you can see there's still quite a bit left on here of the gold color. I'm actually just going to use that and then very lightly tap that under my brow. Which is another thing I did. I just drew on my eyebrows. And then, same fluffy brush from before, just to help blend those colors together. Not adding any more product, just using that to blend. Now that the eyes are done, I'm going to go in with this color right there. And it's called Rouge. It's just a blush. It's one of the two blushes. And then I'm just going to pick it up on an angled fluffy brush. And then just apply a little bit of it right here on my cheeks. Just for a little bit of color. I'm going to go in with this one right there, which is just Lumiere. And that's the highlighter. And then right on top, you're going to give it a little bit of a glow. Now with the eyes done and the cheeks done, last thing of course would naturally be your lips. I'm just going to throw on a quick lip gloss and then that's going to be it. The gloss is on, and I want to have a little bit more, so I'm going to go back in with that color, the gold for size, and I'm going to just do a little bit of a highlight right there, and then just take my finger and blend it in. See, it makes my lip pop. Then I'm going to take the same color, and then just right here on the center, on the bottom, same thing, and then just take your finger, and your lip has a little bit more of a pop to it. So there you go, it's done. I hope this was as easy as I said it would be in the beginning of the video. I only used 3 of the 8 colors, so there's not that much to it. It's pretty simple. You can tone this look down, you can amp it up and make it even crazier if you want to, and then as you saw, I even used the eyeshadow on my lips to help with that. You can use the blushes on your eyes, you can use the eyeshadows on your cheeks, you can do whatever you want with this palette. If you guys are wondering where you can get the palette or any of the brushes that I used in this video, I'm actually going to put a link down in my video description, so that way you can just click that, that'll take you to Sigma's website, and everything's there. You can get all the brushes I use, you can get the palette, and there's tons and tons of other things that you can get on their website. So I hope this was helpful to some of you. I hope you guys enjoy the palette, and I hope you're just having fun. So with all of that said, enjoy, have fun, and until my next video, I will talk to you soon. Bye.